Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, we have the Eastern Conference final game for Carolina Hurricanes at Montreal Canadiens in Montreal, of course, and at Bell Center. And the Canes lead the series 2-1. All right, audio's good on Twitch. All right, what do I have to do to get a clean chat on my tablet? Let's try again. All right, there we go. Now an audio check. All right, we're good on YouTube on audio. All right, I gotta mute this so we can do the goal horn without echo. All right, assuming it's Anderson versus Dobish again. We'll get the scratches when we can. Ricky says, I think Carolina is going to win game 4. Go Canes. Derek. Hello, Derek. Go Habs, go. Hello, Ricky. Dan, what's up? Yes, we do need the puck luck for the Habs. Hopefully. True as well. Yep. Montreal's a good road team. What, they've won 2 game 7s on the road, so they won't have to worry about heading on the road. Happy Thursday morning to Random Aussie. Hello. Yeah, it'd be nice if they could tie it up. Hello, Adele. Welcome. All right. We'll keep an eye on Thunder Spurs, game 6. Thunder head on the road to try and close it out. Spurs at home trying to force game 7 back in OKC. We'll get MLB scoreboard up. Go through that. Wait, WNBA tonight, which reminds me, we'll have WNBA tomorrow since somehow, some way, the Knights swept the Avs. I'm shocked. We got a couple scores already here. Mercury up 1 on the Liberty in New York, 43-42 at half. Just underway in Chicago. Sky lead the Tempos 6-5, 7:40 to go in the first. Excellent. This is translated. All right. Well, as long as the translations are right, that's the problem when they're not. And yeah, we're not doing the anthems yet. I'm assuming it's Ole, Ole, Ole. Yeah, we got to have Yaroslav Halak, the Canadiens goalie, 2006 to 2010. It vaguely sounds familiar. I wasn't really following hockey those years, though. Wish I could wear the red jersey, but it's way too hot. This long sleeve jersey has holes, so it's not as bad. He's got a Dobish stop sign as well. He's brought the torch in. Kieran, what's up? How are you? Welcome. Hope you're having a great, Wednesday. What a win by the Blue Jays today. That was a great game. 2-1 over the Marlins, despite out getting hit 11-5. All right. Well, I don't know how much. Still 5.5 minutes till we start, at least 7:15 puck drop. They'll probably be late. Crowd's getting pumped at Bell Center. I guess that'll do. I don't know. Yeah, they turn out all the lights and they've got all this like flame stuff going on. I know that's probably been going on a while in Montreal, but they don't always show this, at least unless it's additional for the playoffs. I feel like they don't really show this stuff kind of in the regular season. I think that made things worse. Pardon that. All right. Halakness monster. Derek, you wrote Halakness monster, and it translated to fishiness monster. I don't know what's going on with this translate. Oh, nice. Congratulations to your sister, Kieran. Enjoy Calgary. All right. Well, they put the clock up till puck drop, like right before I started. It was on like 12 minutes to go. Or 13 minutes ago. I started mine at 12, but yeah, might as well just kill the clock and fix it for the second period. Yep. They had a solo homer and yeah, a double and only 5 hits. Now we're doing ole, ole, ole. Okay. All right, come on. We still got 2 anthems to do, people. All right, just about set for the anthem. All right. Star Spangled Banner. All right. Carolina in white, Canadians in red. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yes, I will be behind because I'm streaming on HBO Max. So you will get spoiler alerts by the clock up there and goals. I just ask you not to spoil it in the chat. If people want to be spoiled, they're either following at home or they'll see it, in this page, but don't ruin it in the chat. Go Sabres. Hello, Sportsdom. Yeah, go Sabres. Hopefully they have a great year next year. Still surprised that the Avs got swept in the West, though. All right, finally, we have the roster report. All right. So it is Frederick Anderson backed up by Bussy. Dobish backed up by Fowler. Scratches are Serato, Riley, Delorier, Kotkaniemi, and Kochetkov. Serato, that sounds like a guy. Sounds like the name. That sounds like the person in Total Recall leading the rebellion. And for the Canadians, Gallagher, Angstrom, Beck, both Jackeye brothers, Reinbacher, Kapanen, and the third goalie, Montembeault. Kochetkov is the third goalie for the Canes. Come on, Habs. Come out firing. Yep. Need to go Montreal from Minnesota. Hello, Jack. Yeah, go Wild. The next year. But go Kings, go Buffalo. And for right now, go Montreal, especially. But if the Canes end up winning, I will be rooting for them to beat the Knights. All right, just about set. Just finished the anthem. All right, so yeah, as I was mentioning, tomorrow no hockey. Aces, Wings, 7. Fever, Valkyries, 9. Montreal goalies with 10 plus playoff wins, age 25 or younger. Dobish is behind 1, 2, 3, 4, tied for 5th with Gary McNeil with 10. His 25th birthday is today. Frederick Anderson, 10-1, 1.56 goals against, 923 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Friday, of course, we'll have game 5 back in Raleigh, North Carolina. Beyond that, we don't know what hockey we'll have. So we're plenty of WNBA, a little bit of baseball, and we'll get back to hockey eventually. All right. Underway after the opening faceoff. Carolina has sent it in white, left to right. Shot, saved. Dobish hangs on at 1947. Carrier with the shot for Carolina. 1-0 shots on goal. Thanks, Kieran. Yep, 13 likes. Thank you. Game on. Yep. All right. Face off will be in the far circle in the Montreal defensive zone. All right. Taken to the point. Shot. Rebound by Jankowski. Now behind the net. Carrier for Montreal battling the other Carrier. And it's finally out to the neutralized. Cross-ice pass. Gooley up the middle. Pass to Anderson. His shot. No, sorry. Newhook. That was wide. Far corner. Newhook sends it behind the net. Evans trying to center it. Now he takes it to the near side. Kept in by Matheson. Too wide. And out to neutralize. Gooley. They tried to dump it in. Carolina getting a line change. Newhook in the near boards. Near corner. And Martinook got it out for Carolina, I believe. Dobson takes it behind his own net. 3 shots already for Carolina. Near circle. That was wide, I think. Centering pass. Tipped away. Back to the blue line, though. Gostish Bear put one and it went into the netting above the glass. Whistle at 18:32. Minor pushing and shoving. Bills Mafia Hitman. Let's go Canes. Showing a replay. Yeah, I don't know. All right, 3-0 to shots. Carolina face off in the near circle in the Montreal defensive zone. They win the draw behind the net, and Hudson sends it to neutral ice. Slavkovsky pass, a dump in. It goes behind the net for Anderson. He plays it up the far boards, kept in by the Canadiens, but taken away and going the other way. Pass by Ehlers to Jarvis, then another centering pass taken away. Montreal over the red line to Gooley, who sends it around to the far circle. And it's sent to neutralize. Breakaway for the Canes towards the net. What a save by Dobish with the left leg. Oh, my goodness. Huge breakaway there. Huge scoring chance for Carolina. And it's dumped in. Man, who is that? Stankoven. Montreal catches a break. Dobish stayed with it. Bolduc couldn't get it out. Stankoven passes. Taylor Hall tried to center it. Blue line keeper to the far circle. Whiffed on the shot. Stankoven. Good play by Hudson, but he turns it over. Near side shot. Oh my gosh. Dobish covering a lot of territory. Another good save. And at the blue line, a keeper sent into the far corner. Come on, Montreal. We got a penalty coming up. 16:58. Or did they just play it with a high stick? Yeah. Should have been too many men on the ice. That looked like the guy who got the breakaway was on before the other player was off, but they didn't see it. Ooh, Jarvis got knocked down by Gooley. Hopefully Jarvis is all right. Went into the boards hard. All right, faceoff was in the far circle in Montreal's own. TNT cannot find the puck. It's in the near corner. Miller sends it around. And the Canes got it to neutralize. Habs dump it in. Battle in the near corner. Sent around. Bolduc. Back to, I think, Hudson. Wait, who was that? I just shot it. It's into the far corner. Now sent out. Carolina one-on-one. Shot from the far circle. Deflected into the netting. And Struble gave him a shove after the whistle. I think it was Robinson. It was Robinson. 16:22. Must have been blocked. It went into the netting above the glass. Bad giveaways. Ouch. Yep. I hear you. No worries. I know you're a Sabres fan. I will root for whoever wins this series in the finals. Stanley Cup finals. Can't stand the Knights. I can't stand the Avs. False start, and I think Aho's been kicked. Suzuki against Jarvis. Suzuki wins the draw. Canadians turned it over again. Shot from the near circle. Glove save by Dobish. He hangs on at 16-13. 6-0 the shots. Not the greatest of starts here for Montreal, and what it may not officially be a must-win game, but sure feels like one. Pretty hard to win 3 straight down 3-1. You don't want to be facing an elimination game first thing on the road in Game 5. Near circle draw. And the Habs couldn't get it out. Jarvis with the puck sends it through the crease into the far corner. And the Habs make a pass, carry the red line, and dump it in. Near corner, Newhook. Couldn't get it. And Aho the other way. Leaves it. A shot. Save. Held on by Dobish. Pushing and shoving. Svechnikov getting a little salty there at 15:50. And that is the 7th shot on goal for Carolina. They've got a 3-game losing streak at home? Really? I didn't realize that. I guess that makes sense. Come on, Montreal. The game's well underway. Let's snap out of it here. Face off. Behind the net. Pass did not get out of the zone. Martinook, no, turned it over, though. And a pass to the near side. Hudson tried to dump it in. He got hit. He dumped it in behind the net. Canes try to get it out. It's in the far corner now. Slavkovsky trying to... Well, he just dumps it into the far corner. Caulfield chases. Walker tries to get it out. Puck is loose. Suzuki, what are you doing? Just shoot the puck. Got the puck taken away. Right to the far circle. Shot. And somehow high or wide. Montreal catches another break. Carolina getting scoring chances at will here in the first 5 minutes. Gostisbehere sends it up, and it's at the... Oh, they have to retrieve it. Blue line sent in. Near boards not sent out. Carolina dumps it into the far corner. Gooley gets there first for the Habs. It's kept in by the Canes. Now turned over. Texier with the puck. Pass to Deneau. Deneau carries it in. Takes a hit. Oh, and a late offside. I mean, these linesmen blow the whistle so late. Yeah, Suzuki faked a shot instead of sending a shot, and he coughed it up immediately. Yeah, and that led to the scoring chance from the far circle. Okay, how many times are you going to see this replay? Ooh, somebody got dumped for the Canadiens. I couldn't see the number. Oh, puck is in play, and we're watching people on the bench for absolutely no reason. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. TNT are truly terrible for hockey. Carolina through the neutral zone, near circle, centering by Jankowski. That shot is blocked off the stick of Gostisbehere. But we've got a whistle. This might be a penalty. Kirby Doc. I couldn't hear. I think he said cross-checking. Doc. I've seen a lot worse not called. I think he got Ehlers high in the shoulder. And then I guess it went up a little bit. I don't know, man. That didn't look like much. Martin St. Louis doesn't like it. Wow. Power play for Carolina. No score. We played 6 minutes. Behind the net. Yeah, they don't key the guy with the puck on the power play like, oh, I don't know, every other hockey broadcast does. All right, far circle towards the net. Shot, rebound into the near corner, near circle, and cleared out by the Habs. Both teams getting a couple changes. Carolina skates it in, pass to Jarvis in the near circle. He looks, sends it back to the blue line. Gostisbehere, pass to the left circle. Down low, Jarvis behind the net. Jarvis to the near corner. Back to Gostisbehere. Far circle. Ehlers got it back, though, after getting a pass blocked. Now the Canadiens clear it down the length of the ice. Chatfield picks... No, that's not Chatfield. That is Miller. Miller passes to the blue line. Knocked out by Montreal. Maybe it was offside, though, on Carolina. There is 40 seconds remaining on the Carolina power play. Power play for the Hurricanes, 11.1%, 13th in postseason. I think PK was 77% for Montreal. 12:40 to go in the first. No score. No shots on goal so far for Montreal. Pass gets into the far boards, back to the blue line. Near boards for Blake. Blake battling. Now Anderson tips it out. Now it's in the far boards. Dano, well, Carolina sends it into Blake. He leaves it back for, Ehlers. Sent behind the net. Dobson picks it up. That's the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. No shots on goal for the Hurricanes. Doc tried to center it. It went off. Well, I think it went off the side of the net and was frozen by Anderson. Oh, they took a shot away from Carolina. It's 6-0 shots. No score. Early goings. Under 14. Media timeout. Let me catch up on the chat. The Hailberry Comets will score soon. Is that QMJHL or the CHL? Because I'm not. Don't know what Montreal is doing. I agree. No clue. Very uninspiring play, to say the very least, so far. Oh, they're not going to tip off for another probably 10 minutes in San Antonio. WNBA in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Liberty 57, Mercury 55. 2:41 to go. Now it's 60-55 Liberty with 2:41 to go. Sky trailed the tempo by 7. 35-27, 7:48 in the second. Later tonight, Dream at Lynx. That'll be on USA, as is the Mercury Liberty, which I don't get. The only USA games or NBA TV games are if it's the Chicago Sky, and I get it locally. That's at 8. Another half hour. Sun and Fire from Portland, 9 o'clock. Mystic Storm in Seattle at 9. Both those on WNBA League Pass and local channels only. All right, back from commercial break. All right, face off in the near circle in Carolina's zone. Hudson sends one. Rebound. Anderson steered it out to the far boards, and it's sent ahead. Should be icing against Carolina, and that is what the whistle is for at 11:46. Montreal just picked up their first shot on goal. Woohoo! 8 minutes into the game. I believe it was credited to Hudson. Oh, redirected nicely by Newhook. Good save by Anderson. Face off in the near circle. And Chatfield sends it out. Carrier trying to get to it for the Canes. It's sent to the near corner, and Demidov trying to dig it out. Stahl is there. So is Carrier for the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, let's see. Big hit there by Stahl. Now the Canadians have it finally. To the red line. Evans up the middle. Evans gets it taken away. Oh, boy. Svechnikov dumps it in. Matheson behind the net. I feel like we need a defenseman goal. I don't know. The forwards just are very uninspiring tonight for the Habs. I don't know what has gotten into them or gotten out of them. Matheson sends it behind the net. Miller sends it around for the Canes. Puck got away. Slavkovsky tips it. Shot by Evans. That is blocked. No, make that. That was not Evans. Couldn't see the number. Tipped into the bench and a whistle at 10:28. I think that might have been Suzuki on the shot. 10:28 to go in the first period and no score. 6-1 the shots, Carolina. Ricky, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. And that's very kind of you. Thanks for being here. Face off in the near, make that the far circle. Neutral ice. Canadians send it in. Suzuki sends it behind the net. Caulfield passes, taken away. He was trying to hit Dobson. Jarvis with the puck. Jarvis leaves it. Now back to Chatfield. Svechnikov to the far blue line. Boards. Sent wide. We've played 10 minutes of the first period. And bloop. No, we've got another whistle at 9:54. What was this for? Chatfield with the penalty. Yeah. Shoulder to shoulder. He did a pick play. Jarvis had the puck. That's interference. I mean, Chatfield, as Eddie Olczyk was saying, doesn't matter if he flopped. You got to just stop on that spot and let Caulfield run into you. You don't seek him out. Kind of a dumb penalty by Carolina, but yes, 17 likes. Yeah, it would be great to get to 25. Thank you, Ricky. Yes, they need to cash in on this power play right here, right now, for sure, for sure. All right, under 10 media timeout. Then when we get back from commercial break, the Habs, oh yeah, this hasn't started yet. Habs have a power play. Liberty 65 now. And Mercury 55. 48.5 seconds in the third. Sky trail by 8 now. 38-30 to the tempo. 6:44 to go in the second. Man, I hope that Rickea Jackson injury doesn't derail their season like the Vandersloot injury did last year. Oh my gosh, I can't take it anymore. That was such a horrible year last year. Dream and Lynx from Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center in about, well, less than half hour. Yes, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Kind words, Ricky. First period of game one, 4 goals on 13 shots. Since 6 goals on 35 shots. Oh, since that, like just total. Wow. Montreal has struggled to get the puck on net since the first period of game one. Yep, that sounds about right. All right, power play time after Chatfield interfered with Caulfield. As we get a look at Rod Brindamore. Face-off, won by Carolina. Unable to clear it. Now Stahl gets to it. Kept in by Hudson. He gets hit. Slafkovsky in the far corner behind the net. Caulfield sends it back to the blue line. Hudson with the puck. Pass to the near side. Suzuki to the far, a pass to the far side. Behind the net, up towards the net. Frozen puck. 9:28. And apparently they haven't said it was a shot yet. Get back to your game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to cash in on these power plays. You can't just let them keep going, with like no shots on goal, no effort. False start. Stahl still in the draw. He wins it. Carolina sends it behind the net. Martinook tried to get it out. Suzuki has the puck in the far boards. Hudson at the point. Far circle. Oh, Demidov got it blocked, or his pocket picked. And passed to the near side. Back to Hudson, blue line. Far circle. Sent behind the net. Stolen, but not cleared by Carolina. Back to the blue line for Hudson. 1 minute already gone by in the Montreal power play. Near circle to the point. Slavkovsky. Now Hudson takes it. No, Demidov to the point. Suzuki got the rebound after that shot. And it's wide into the near boards. Demidov up the middle. Gets it back. Shot. Blocked. Oh, he fell down. He couldn't get to the rebound. And it's cleared by Carolina. Dobish quickly out of the net. Gets it to Hudson. Trying to catch the Canes on a line change. But there's only 25 seconds to go on the Montreal power play. And Carolina cleared it again. Oh boy, come on, Montreal. Dobson passes. Bolduc dumps it in. He falls down, hits the boards violently in the near corner. He's got up, though. Looks to be okay. Doc couldn't dig it out. It's kept in by Matheson, sent to the far boards. And a backhander sent into the far corner. Where the power play is long over with. I think they got one shot. Oh, Matheson fell down. I don't know if that was a trip. I don't think it was. It was hard to see. It was along the near boards. Pass to the neutral zone, and Anderson ends up playing it behind his own net. Yep, one shot on that power play for Montreal. 7:20 to go in the first. Dumped in. It's in the far corner. Hudson. Oh, penalty, I think, on... Wait, I'm not going to guess because then I'll be wrong. Penalty on Taylor Hall. Cross-checking on Hall and right back to the power play for Montreal. Yeah, I thought that looked a little nasty because Carrier went face first into the boards. Yeah, he kind of tripped awkwardly. Hall doesn't like the call, but it's kind of hard to argue with what ended up happening. It doesn't matter. Montreal beat him in Game 7. I mean, you can wish for what didn't happen all you want, but it didn't happen. All right, puck to the blue line. Great, we're on the behind the net cam. Sent out by Carolina. So cross-checking Hall. He got into Carrier. Come on, Montreal. Got to get something on these power plays. Over the red line, into the O-zone. And nothing. Near corner. Nope, cleared out by Carolina from the near boards. I thought they had dumped it in because the TNT camera thought they had dumped it into the near corner. Sent ahead. Drop pass. Into the far board. Suzuki. He gets hit by Walker, and it's sent out again. It was on net. Dobish gets the puck. Picked up by Hudson. And drop pass. Drop pass again. Texier brings it up. Why are we on that camera angle? Just stay on the main broadcast cam. And out of the zone again. What are we doing? So offside. 6 minutes to go. We played the first 14. Okay, Habs, get your poop together. Yeah, crap together. Agreed. So that dump in counted as a shot on goal for Carolina. It's 7-2. Oh, come on, Montreal. This is ridiculous. You're at home in the conference finals and playing very uninspiring hockey right now. Maybe they're tired after 14 games in the first 2 rounds, and this is the 4th already in the second round. Third round. Carolina sends it out. pass to Chatfield, and they're going to play keep away. And another whistle at 5:42. Wait, what was that whistle for?
Montreal 76, Montreal hooking.
Oh, great. There goes the power play. Bolduc with a hooking call. Well, let's see how horrible this call was. Don't think St. Louis liked it. So we'll have 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. And then, oh, Caulfield got hit in the face on the bench, too. Okay, he's still there on the bench, but he took one off the face. Where's the hook? I guess. I mean, well, Eddie Olczyk is color. He's a former hockey player, American-born. Blackhawks amongst other teams. I want to say like the Jets. Not. I think Kenny. Is it Kenny Albert does play-by-play? I think for TNT. I don't know who the third man is. Unless Olczyk is the third. All right, we're in the 4-on-4. Montreal's shot is blocked into the netting at 5:21. I'm trying to remember how to spell Olczyk. It's not easy. Oh, well. Yeah, I can't remember. All right, we got a media timeout because we've hit under 6. Still no score. 7-2 shots. Carolina. 9 seconds of 4-on-4. Then Carolina will get a power play. What are you talking about? I read the chat when I answered your question. Eddie Olczyk and Kenny Albert. I don't know who the third guy is. I get to it when there's commercials and whistles for icing. It's kind of hard to read the chat while the game's going on. Then I miss a ton of things, so pardon me. I've highlighted every chat so far. I don't know how that's not interacting. Go somewhere else then. I don't know what to tell you. All right, this has not started yet. What are they waiting for on NBC? 7:48. Liberty 74, Mercury 60, 7:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Sky down by 10, 51-41 to the tempo, 2:33 to go. Again, at Wintrust Arena in Chicago. MLB will go through some finals at intermission.
Decisive as to what he wants to do, and then eventually the shot blocked by Blake there ends up.
All right, face off in the far circle. Taken by Gostish Bear, sent to the near corner. And that is Jarvis, a pass. Near Aho with it in the near circle. They're on the power play. Right up the middle. Aho scores from the near circle. A nice pass from the slot. And right there took advantage immediately of the power play. And it's 1-0 Carolina. Come on. What are we doing, Montreal? That'll end the power play opportunity. Aho. Just beat Dobish glove side. power play. Ehlers and Gostish Bear on the assists. All right, let's go, Montreal. Time to wake the heck up here. What could they review for?
By Carolina, Martin St. Louis uses his timeout to buy some more time.
Montreal uses their timeout because they're still reviewing. Possibly for offside, I guess. Hard to see from that angle. Oh, I'm so sick of hearing that song. ESPN uses that song to death. I don't know if they're going to challenge for offsides or...
Wrong, they're going to get penalized here. But if they challenge, if they do, correct. I don't think they should. I mean, it's too close here. At least from what we've seen so far. Maybe they have a blue line camera or not. I wouldn't do it. And from what we saw, unless they got something else, like you said, I would not do it.
Yeah, no challenge. It was too hard to see if it had left. They didn't show the closest angle till too late, too. So there goes their timeout. But they don't at least have to head to the PK for challenging something that shouldn't have been challenged. It's too close to risk it. Deneau tries to dump it in, but it gets tipped into the bench. 4:39. Yeah, so game 6. Wait, Thursday for game 6? Not. What are you talking about? Oh, not tonight. Sorry, gotcha. No NBA tonight. I'm sorry. You're right. That's why it hasn't started. Duh. I didn't realize there was no NBA. Sorry. Keep it coming. Yeah. Aho from Ehlers and Gostish Bear. I don't know. I don't follow the NBA anyways. Into the far boards. And Canes with the puck. They trying to dig it out. Martinook. Blue line. My God. TNT. You cannot follow the puck. What for? So horrific. There was a shot from the blue line, and they never had the puck in frame. Near boards. And Miller sends one from a tough angle. Must have hit Dobish and gone in at 3:53. Martinook, actually. Oh, man. Come on, Montreal. This is embarrassing. 2-0. 10-2 the shots now. Oh, it's hit Stahl. Perfect pass. It was Miller. Yeah, I don't know why they... That was Jordan Stahl on the goal from a pass from Miller. Anderson just couldn't get Stahl out of there, and Stahl had his stick between... I think it was I say Anderson's legs, and he tipped it in 5-hole past Dobish. Great pass by Miller. Going the other way, Carolina. Aho dumps it in. Yeah, why do they have it as 1-0 on NHL.com? Good Lord. Trust me, it's 2-0. My God, their game center is so pathetically bad. It's like been worse in the playoffs. So Stahl from Miller and Ehlers. Other one was Aho from Ehlers and Gostish Bear. There, now they finally get it right. Near corner. Still battling for it for Montreal. Anderson can't get it. Or no, I'm sorry. Newhook can't get it out. Newhook gets it along the near board, sends it ahead and into the near boards and behind the Carolina net. Montreal had it. They center it. Shot was blocked. Hudson right up the middle. That means it's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Pass to and a goal. Jeez Louise. When frickin' Hudson is right up the slot, that means nobody's going to be back, and it's 3-0. Wow, this game and this series might just have been ended right there. You know, when your defenseman is there trying to make an offensive play and you only got one guy on the blue line, you're going to have a damn odd man break. 2-on-1. Dobish couldn't do anything. You may need to go to Fowler just to wake this team up from their slumber, because this is ridiculous. 3 goals in 2 minutes and 47 seconds. And it looks like icing's the call on Carolina. I mean, you could see this coming a mile away. Part of that's on Dobish for not taking a long shot and forcing it, you know, closer to the net. But then there's one guy on the blue line and you give up an odd man break at a critical juncture when the next goal could have made it 2-1. Now you're down 3-0 and you're pretty much SOL now. And I'll try to switch up the luck with a different sign. I need to remove this jersey too. It's just too hot. Oh, 2 false starts on the draw. 14-4 the shots. 3-0 the score. I forgot we haven't done any goal visualizers yet either. Dobson in the neutral zone. Takes it back. Carolina getting a line change. Dump in. This is going to take an outstanding second period to get into this game. They're going to need to tie it up in the second. If not, I think this game is lost. Shot by Suzuki. You can't be down 3-0 heading to the third. Or worse. I mean, they can't do anything right on defense either. I wonder if they go to Fowler for the second. I kind of doubt it. But they got to do something to wake this team up. They're just sleepwalking out there. Can't keep getting 5 shots in a period on goal and think you're going to win a game. It just won't happen. All right, dumped in near circle. Carrier falls down, broke his stick. Or no, somebody else broke their stick. Pass ahead. Montreal. Veleno sends it in. Veleno in the near corner. Battling for it, and the Canes send it out. Veleno gets to it, though. Turns it over. Aho takes it into the near corner. Aho sends it around. Carrier falls down for the Canadiens. Blake passes it back. Sent around the boards into the near corner. 11 seconds to go in the second period. Shot is blocked. 4 seconds. Far corner. That'll do it. End of the first period, and what a mess for the Canadiens. You know, tip of the cap to Carolina. They showed up and we're ready to grab this series by the throat here to force a 3-1 series lead and head back to Game 5 at home in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it's not looking good for Montreal. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Leafs and Kings, Rangers, and the Penguins. Wasn't he a Blackhawk? I thought he was. Or was he just an announcer? Maybe he was just an announcer for the Hawks. 20 cents on Kelshi. I don't know. Terrible defenses, right? I know you're rooting for the... No Rangers or Panthers in the Canes way. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, I know. It's hard to blame Hudson. He's trying to make a play, but I think you got to take the shot where it is and not drive closer and just, I know it's hindsight, and get the shot blocked, but Struble ain't going to stop a 2-on-1. We know that. I think it was Struble. And you can't keep selling Dobish out like that. I mean, I don't know what to say. They're just playing terribly. And my chat disappeared on my tablet. There we go. Drop my last 16 cents on Habs. If they pull it off, I'll get $2. Go Habs. No, I know. It's embarrassing. 5 shots in a period. Yeah, credit to Carolina. They're playing well. Yeah, they've got to do something in the second. It can't be any worse than 3-2. If it's 3-1 heading to the third, I don't know. Skate blades are falling off. Oh, okay. Not all sports are rigged. You want to talk about rigging sports, go to another channel and do it. I won't stand for it. Yes, USA, yeah. What about... Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I got it. It's just too warm for this. Plus, they're not playing well. So I got to change up the luck. You want to talk about sports being fixed? Fine, do it in another channel. It's an issue in the NBA and in college basketball. I get it. And in baseball for like pitches for bets. What do you call those? Parlays and over-unders on, individual players. But October they decided who was going to win. Pretty hard to script an 84-game season, so beg to differ. It is not wrestling where the injuries are the only thing that's real. Predetermined outcomes, I guess I should say. Three nothing after 1. Whoops. I don't know. Did I start? Yes, good. I started the clock. I was afraid I hadn't. I can't type on a phone. All right. Well, again, if Montreal can't come back, I will root for Carolina in the finals, but we're not there yet, so go Habs. Hello to anybody watching in the hello Grizzly Pope in rooting for the Canes in the chat in what do you call that, Twitch. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor, hit the like button or thumbs up on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both helps to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have Twitch, or a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. Excuse me. 13-5, the shots. Oh, here, let's do the visualizers. Aho. All right, Aho has the puck. Back to Gostish Bear. Ehlers gets it back, and a one-timer. They call that a tip. No, sorry. Snapshot. Nice shot by Aho. Then Stahl on a tip-in on a great pass from Miller. Ehlers the other assist. Ehlers pass to Miller. Miller takes it from the blue line, drives to a tough angle, finds Stahl, who tips it in right outside the crease. Anderson just unable to clear Stahl from outside of the front of the crease. Then Stankoven on this 2-on-1 breakaway. So Hudson gets his shot blocked, and then the only person back at the blue line was Struble. Blake makes a perfect pass. Stankoven wide open. Nothing Dobish could do. Hasn't been Dobish's fault, but I don't know what you do here. Faceoffs 16-9 Carolina. So it starts there. You got to start winning faceoffs in Montreal. 1 for 2 on the power play, Carolina. 0 for 2 Montreal. And they had a penalty, and I think they lost some power play time. Yeah, they've had 3 minutes and 30 seconds on power play. 2 minutes and 11 seconds for Carolina. Hits 11-8 Carolina. Blocked shots 8-7 Carolina. Giveaways 8-7 Carolina. Takeaways 3-1 Carolina. All right. In Brooklyn, Liberty 79, Mercury 69, 2:19 to go in the fourth. In Chicago, at half, Tempo 55, Sky 48. Dream and Lynx, oh yeah, they're delayed. Is USA holding those games, I guess? Apparently. I don't understand why they start games 2 hours apart. Ion at least does 2.5. So, unless it goes overtime, it's over. Really not surprised how Canes came out and scored 3. Yeah. I don't know. Montreal's been bad at home. I mean, it's not just that. I mean, Carolina's a good team. They're, what, 10-1 in the playoffs, I think? Yeah, 10-1 in the playoffs, so they're tough. Yeah, agreed. Well, I should say it's predetermined outcomes. You know, injuries happen and other things. I just won't stand for the talk that the game is fixed. If you want to, I don't do NBA, so, and I try to do some college basketball, but I don't know. I tried with NBA last year for the playoffs and the finals. I tried for the regular season. I just couldn't get into it. I much preferred WNBA, and I really love hockey again. Yeah, and they were the best team in the East. Second best team in the entire league. Hey, Frank, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, baseball. Final scores we'll go through. In San Diego, Phillies shut out the Padres 3-0. In San Francisco, Giants lost to the Diamondbacks 3-2. A's at home lost to the Mariners 9-1. In Milwaukee, Brewers got 2 in the 8th, I think, to beat the Cardinals 2-1. They were getting no hit through like 6 1/3, I think. They got 3 hits for the game. Guardians beat the Nationals in Cleveland 3-2. Blue Jays, as heard on Sinbin Stream, won in Toronto 2-1. That was a great game. Rockies, Dodgers in another hour. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games still going. Couple games close to ending. Yeah. Yep. They got to score quick in the second. Pressure's on. They got to. It's a fine line between, you don't want to press and play worse, but got to up the intensity somehow. All right, I think we'll leave it on WNBA for now. I got to get water. Oh, yeah, no worries, random. Yep. Oh, yeah, my water's out. All right, thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. The fact that anybody tunes in for any amount of time is not lost on me. I thank you so much for your support. Thank you for allowing me to call the game for you. Okay, that should be good. Let's get to the music and cue that up. Oh, I was just coming to get it. Thanks. Love you. All right, where is the music? Oh, I always have to scroll down. They kind of hide it. All right, we'll go with some of the newer songs this first intermission. That's more than 6 minutes. All right, hopefully 3 different artists will fit in. But all right, here we go. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back. All right, we are back. All right, I don't think I can hang up 2 jerseys. Two jerseys would be easier than 2 hoodies. They're just too heavy. No, I just missed they keyed the name of the third broadcaster. Final in Brooklyn, Liberty 84, Mercury 74 in the WNBA. All right, underway in the second period. Habs in red, left to right. Already a whistle 5 seconds in. And the Canes are in white, right to left. And they took a shot away from Carolina. 12-5 the shots. So 3 goals on 12 shots, 25% success rate for the Carolina Hurricanes. Unbelievable. Dumped in by the Habs. Blue line dump into the near corner. Jankowski sends it out. Neutralites picked up by the Habs. Anderson left it, and finally Deneau got it towards the net, and I guess a frozen puck by Anderson at 19:30. Yeah, I addressed that. I get it. Stuff looks rigged, but again, I blame poor officiating and bad coaching. Although I still can't believe the pitch scandal that MLB had. That was for such. I never would have dreamed that little amount of money would make the difference, too. It makes no sense. Great. Side by side with an interview. There, finally back to full screen. Hudson's shot was blocked and sent out of the zone, I think, by Ehlers. Ehlers obliterated Hudson along the boards. Stahl has it in the near corner. 3 goals in first period of a road playoff game for the first time since 2009 for the Hurricanes. All right. Near boards and sent out by Carolina. Montreal did nothing, but it is icing on Carolina. So at least they got that going. Apparently, Montreal picked up their 6th shot as well. All right. Face off, controlled by Montreal. Blast from the red line. Big rebound. They couldn't get a stick on it. And sent out. Neutralize. Canes get it. Dump it in. Far corner. Dobson sends it to Demidov in the near corner. Demidov takes it behind the net. Far circle. Long pass ahead, but Montreal has it in their own zone. Dobson sent it ahead. It's already taken away by the Canes. Battle in front of the box. Demidov ends up with it right up the middle And a late offsides call again. Jeez. I wish I could just, we got to get that technology where I can mute the announcers. That way I can hear when the whistle's blown. Ay, ay, ay. When is game 1? Yeah, they don't have a date for the finals yet. All right, dumped in. Played to the far boards. Turned over. Carolina centered it. Rebound into the near boards, though. I don't think there's a shot by. Oh, crap. Another one by Taylor Hall in the near circle. A couple shots there. First one was Stan Coven. And then off the rebound, Taylor Hall. All right, sent out. Caulfield sends it up the near boards. It's tipped on net, but immediately taken away by Stan Coven. Yep, Carolina picked up 3 shots, actually. 15-7 are their shots. Miller up the middle. Miller dumps it in right up. The shot was wide. May have been blocked by Jankowski. Into the far corner. Valeno plays it behind the net to the near corner. Gooley falls down of his own accord. Robinson centered it. Dobish, did he freeze it? It's loose in the slot. Sent to the near boards. And Doc sends it behind the net. Jeez Louise. Sent up by Montreal. Sent out by Carolina. Dobish behind his own net. Plays it up the middle. And we're looking at Gooley on the bench. I didn't know. Come on. Stinking TNT. You are freaking terrible. Chatfield trying to get it out of the near boards. And another offside on Montreal. Yeah, Gooley obviously shaken up, but didn't want to see that while Dobish is playing a puck in front of his own net, well out of the crease. What is this rebound? Robinson hit him once, and then, yeah, he fell awkwardly, and I think his left knee is the issue. And they took a shot away already for Carolina. Dump in by Montreal after they won the draw. Canes try to get it out. Now it's off the near boards at the blue line. Canes have it in the defensive zone. Pass ahead. Dobson got to it. Dobson shoots way wide into the far corner. Kept in by Montreal. Sent into the near corner. And sent out. Matheson sends it in. And into the far corner. Behind the net. Pass to Aho. Sent to neutral ice. Blake, one-on-one. Pass. Tipped away into the near boards. Kept in by Miller. Back to Blake. Shot too high. Into the near boards. Miller taps it. It's taken out of the corner. Stan Coven. Blocked. Going the other way. Hudson looking. Just dumps it in. Slavkovsky centered it. Evans shot blocked into the near corner. Ay, ay, ay. 16-8 the shots. 5 minutes already expired in the second period. Right up the middle. Slavkovsky's shot blocked again. Sent out. Taylor Hall, far boards. Gets knocked off the puck. Evans trying to get to it. Robinson sent it. Pass to the near side. Slavin towards the net. Rebound taken. Montreal off the near boards and out. But Chatfield already has the puck for Carolina. They dump it in again. Jankowski battling. Carrier trying to dig it out. for Montreal. Struble battling in the corner. Carolina has it. And back to the blue line and out. Montreal with the puck. Newhook did nothing with it, and Stahl sends it out. Unbelievable. They beat out the icing in the near corner. Dobson crunched whoever that was in the near corner along the boards. Neutral zone, Montreal, right up the middle. Shot deflected into the netting above the glass. 13:41. That'll be the under 14 media timeout. Yeah, Gooley dove into the bench too. He like jumped and was on the boards and then fell in. I think he was trying to avoid getting hit by the puck, which would have been too many men on the ice. So, not the start Montreal was hoping for. You know, a bit of trouble here. Haven't cracked and solved Anderson to break through for a goal. And the longer it goes, the more the pressure builds. All right. Sky trail the tempo by 8. 3:06 to go in the third. 74-66. Lynx all over the Dream at home in Minnesota, in the Target Center in Minneapolis. 20-7. 3-0 now. Yeah, 20-7. 2:55 to go in the third. In the first. Sorry. 2 more games in another hour, or no, a little over a half hour. And tomorrow night we'll have Sun at the Fire and Mystics at the Storm. Try to do the double header. Wait, do I have the wrong games? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Those are the 2 games coming up. The tomorrow Aces Wings and Fever Valkyries on Prime. Sorry, those are the 2 games tonight. 7 and 9 tomorrow. Friday night we'll have game 5 of this series. Hopefully things improve for the Canadiens before then. All right, back from break.
Here's that play by Taylor Hall, trying to get that puck all the way over the slot area. Good play by Struble coming across for Taylor.
Okay, face off in the near circle in the Carolina defensive zone. Carolina wins the draw and takes it behind the net. That's Miller. Miller couldn't get it out. Now it's tapped out by Carolina and dumped in from the red line. Martinook shot. That was wide. All the way around and out to neutral ice. Dumped in again by Carolina. Dobson picks it up for the Habs. Up ahead. Far circle shot. Wide. Behind the net for Montreal. Suzuki kept it in. Newhook takes it behind the net. Pass back to the blue line. Dobson. Far boards. Carrier pass. Back to Dobson at the point. Shot. Into the near corner and sent out. Up ahead. Near boards. Carolina with the puck. Svechnikov to Aho. Back to Svechnikov. Shot. And tipped into the netting above the glass. 3-0. 3-0 the score. Carolina with 12:36 remaining in the second. Finally, double digits in shots for Montreal. And that one tipped off of Dobish, then hit the crossbar and went over the net, or over the glass into the net. Near circle draw. Sent behind the net. Carolina, it's sent behind the net again. Slavkovsky pass. Now to, I can't see the number. Slavkovsky dumped it in, I think, behind the net. Anderson Taken by Gostishbear, sent up the boards to the neutral ice. Hall gets it. Far circle. Shot was wide. Gostishbear keeps it in. Pass to the far side. Shot was blocked, I think, by Slavkovsky. Nikishin with a hit. Puck is in the far corner. Nobody is... I'm sorry. Yeah, Nikishin, right? Finally, around the net, out the near boards, pass taken away again by Carolina and dumped in. And Dobish, it was on net. He ends up freezing it. 11:32 to play. My goodness. Expected Montreal to start scoring soon. Yep. Yep, we're at 24 likes. Yeah, let's get at least one like, get to 25. Thank you so much. Oh, man. This is bad. This is bad. Sent towards the net. Dobish steers it into the near boards. Sent out. They just can't control the puck at all. Neutral zone. Cross to the far side for Deneau. Pass up the near boards. Overshot. Carolina sends it in again. This is frustrating to watch. I mean, credit to the Canes. Pass, blue line, red line for the Canadiens. Bolduc skated it in. Near corner of his dumping. Deneau sends it around behind the net for Bolduc. Centered it, but Stahl got in the way, and he sends it out. Off the far boards and a dump in. Dobish plays it behind the net. Martinook got there first, though, for the Canes, and now it's finally sent out. All right, Canadiens did nothing, and the Canes send it down the length of the ice. Struble got it. It was short of icing. We're almost halfway through regulation time. It's still 3-0 Carolina. Yep, halfway through this period, halfway through the regulation time. Near circle, pass back out of the zone. Carolina will retrieve it. Slavin, pass to the far boards. Chatfield, pass. Taken to the red line. Into the O zone. Shot by... Jarvis got tipped into the netting. 9:37. That should be the under 10 media timeout. 17-11 the shots. 3-0 the score. All Carolina all the time. Oh, Montreal better wake up and wake up soon. Otherwise, they're going to be in a elimination game as soon as Friday. Facing elimination. All right, thanks. We got to 25 likes. Thanks for whoever liked. All right, let's check out WNBA, I guess. Tempo 74, Sky 69, 147 to go in the third. Yeah, Sky, we're just down at least 10. Dream getting steamrolled by the Lynx, 23-14. Well, it's only 9. It was 13, so 23-14, 14 points in a 10-minute quarter. Not good. Again, Lynx by 9, 23-14 at home. Excuse me. Let's see. We will have WNBA doubleheader tomorrow. We'll have Game 5 of this series Friday. Doubleheader WNBA Saturday afternoon and evening. Sunday, Blue Jays Orioles in Game 3 of that series, 11:15 in the morning Central. And then we'll have Aces and Valkyries at 2:30 if necessary, game 6, which the way things going looks like it might not be necessary. Otherwise, we'll do... That's the only WNBA game. I guess we'll have to do baseball, or I'll just take the evening off. And then Monday, Lynx Mercury at 9. That's the next 5 days. May 28th through June 1st. All right, back underway. We've got a Martin St. Louis interview going on. Now we're finally full screen. Under 9.5 remaining in the second. Canadians finally get it to neutral zone. Canes send it right back in. On net, Dobish gets a freeze of the puck at 9:16. And now they're showing him hoisting the Stanley Cup in 2004 with Tampa. When he had facial hair, huh? Well, I mean, he does now, but looked really different. Longer beard, I think. Playoff beard, I guess. All right. Behind the Montreal net, Gooley battling with Jarvis. Svechnikov to the far boards. Dump in by Carolina. Oh, my software was gone for a minute there. All right, Evans now in the near boards. Oh, my gosh. Montreal has the puck in the O-zone. It feels like forever since they did. Slavkovsky passes. Takes it behind the net from Demidov to the far boards. Pass into the near corner. And sent out by Carolina. My goodness. Pass to Matheson. Sent up the near. Man, they got to get at least one. Cannot be 3-0 heading to the third. I've revised my got to get 2. Let's just get 1. Ehlers' shot was blocked. Ehlers sends it around behind the net to the far corner. Taken behind the net. Stahl into the far corner. Demidov lost the puck. Stahl with it. Now Martinuk back to the blue line. Shot into the near boards. Gostisbehere sends it around. Finally, Matheson gets the puck. Somebody is down. It's Ehlers. We got a whistle at 7:36. (18-11) the shots, 3-0 the score, both in favor of Carolina. And they're going to get together to determine if there's a penalty. Matheson's going to the box. Yep, cross-check to the face. It's the right call. Yep, too high. Cross-checked him in the face. Might have gotten away with it on the shoulder. But, yeah, he labeled him. Really dumb play by Matheson. Gotta say. And now they're reviewing. So we'll see. So this could be worse, I guess. Maybe they're going to call 4. I don't know. It's the right call. They can boo all they want. It was a dumb penalty by Matheson. Head to the box. Let's go. Don't need any explanation, Martin St. Louis. That was a bad freaking penalty by a dumb play by Matheson. Obviously, frustration has set in for Montreal, and they can't They've lost all sense of playing fundamental hockey, and they are now on the PK already trailing 3-0. Just a stupid play. I don't think there's anything to beef about. It was clearly a cross check to the face. I don't understand the argument. Well, maybe they can get a shorty, catch Carolina off guard. Back to the blue line. Jarvis to Aho. Up the middle to Stahl. Shot, save, held on from the far circle. 7:28 to go. Yep, probably could hear a pin drop other than the boos for the penalty. This is just... I don't know. Very uninspiring. Very puzzling. And I'm just so surprised to see them play this bad. Not taking anything away from how great Carolina's playing by saying that either. That's not my intention. I don't know. I guess it's just too easy to say they're tired, but maybe they're tired after 17 playoff games. We got another penalty coming up. I think it might be against Montreal again, but we'll see at 7:20. Yep, another penalty. Deneau. Probably another stupid penalty. And yeah, pretty much if they're not successful PKing this, they're done. So Deneau heads to the box. Off the draw. Oh yeah, he put a stick in Stahl's face and pushed him into the ice. I mean, that's a dumb penalty. I had the wrong number. Deneau is 24. I had the wrong guy in the box. 7:20 to go in the second. Man. 5-on-3 for 1:42. Down low. Oh, great. And we got the behind the net cam. Up the middle. All I can see is Svechnikov is just outside the crease. Down low. Okay, Jarvis is at the, next to the goal, to the Dobish's right. Far circle, and they don't key the guys who have the puck. So stupid, TNT. Can we just get the broadcast cam? This is insane. Far circle, near circle, whistle at 6:44. No idea what the whistle's for. Can't see anything on this. Doze off for a few. I know this has been a bad game, especially if you're a Montreal fan. Really stupid penalty by Deneau. Sorry, just calling it like I see it. 1:08 to go in the 5-on-3. Montreal won the draw, but it's hard to even get to the puck when you're down 5-on-3. Ehlers at the point. Gostisbehere to Aho. Shot is blocked and sent out, or pass is blocked and sent out. Gostisbehere leaves it. It's picked up, skated across. Ehlers to the near circle, leaves it for Svechnikov. Back to Gostisbehere. He switches, takes to the point. Far circle. Pass down low. Return pass, knocked out of the zone. 6 minutes remaining in the second period. And Dr. Delay on a redirect. Go Canes. Thanks. How's it going, Dr. Delay? Thanks for being here. Miller to Aho. Miller at the point to the far circle. 15 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. Centering pass off the far boards. Carolina sends it to the near circle. Aho's shot is blocked. Montreal with the puck. Evans to the red line. And we're back to 5-on-5. Wow, they actually PK'd a 5-on-3 for about a minute 43 or something ridiculously long. Suzuki's shot goes through the crease into the far corner. Going the other way. Carolina. Ehlers, or was that Stankoven? To Blake. Jankowski centers. Slavin with the shot. Wide into the near boards. Stankoven to the far circle. Shot. Save. Shot was by Carrier of Carolina. 4:44 to go in the second. Shots are 22-11 now. And we head to the under 6 media timeout. Still 3-0 Carolina, which it was since the first intermission or late in the first period. Like number, I guess, oh yeah, Falk was 28, right? Come on, Montreal Canadiens, guys. Wait, was Falk 28 or 29? I think he was 28. Why is that? Why am I blanking on that? Something like that. Come on, Montreal. We're going to have 2 snoozers of conference finals. Don't think I can straighten this. I might knock it off if I try to straighten it. I'll work on it at intermission. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, the only reason I said 20... Oh, hey, we got to 30 likes. Thank you. That's what I figured he was 28. Who was 29? Eric Dickerson? He's like the only famous 29, right? I think. Well, not the only, but the first one that comes to mind. All right, in WNBA, Sky down by 8, 91-83 in Chicago, 7:03. Tempo lead, 91-83. Lynx, Dreamer coming back, 32-28. 32-31 Lynx by 1, 4:19. They were down at least 13 first quarter. So let's see. Pirates, oh my gosh, the 10-game losing streak is over for the Cubs. 10-4 win. They're still 4 games over 500 somehow after having a 10-game losing streak. So yeah, that's the first 29 comes to mind if I think 29 is Dickerson. Thanks for the 30 likes. I'll say I'm on green. I don't want to say Terrell Davis. Near circle draw. Jankowski wins it to Chatfield, who keeps it in at the blue line. Sent around by Jankowski to Robinson. He's Jankowski behind the net. Far circle. Pass goes off the boards behind the net. Now back. They tip it to Carrier. He takes it towards the net, sends it wide. Robinson sent it around. Chatfield sends it around, and blue line keeper Slavin. Kane send it behind the net again. Jeez Louise. Montreal can't even get it out of their own zone again. Seen plenty of this before. Finally, they skate it to neutralize and get it immediately taken away. Dumped in by the Canes. Stahl with the puck. Back to the blue line. Miller's shot into the far corner. Sent out. Carrier taken away again. Montreal getting a line change. Stahl leaves it. Sent around by Martinook. Carolina behind the Montreal net. Now the far corner again. Sent. Dobish saved it. Hudson with the rebound. Pass. Man, everything is just so difficult for the Canadiens right now. Dumped in. Newhook chases it. Sent around by Walker, I think. Blue line keeper Hudson. Far corner behind the net. Puts on the brakes. Suzuki heads back behind the net. Try to wrap around. Lost the puck. Aho with the puck. Going the other way. Pass to Miller. He'll carry it in at the right wing and dump it in. Behind the net. Hudson quickly gets it. Passes. my gosh. Taken away again by Carolina and dumped in. This is not a recording. It's just the same crap happening over and over and over again. 2:22 to play in the second. Suzuki in the near circle. Pass was sent to the blue line. Suzuki tipped one wide. He gets it behind the net. Centered it. Nobody got to it. Frozen puck or saved by Anderson. Pushing and shoving. Somebody went after Anderson on Montreal. Anderson on Carolina with the save. Finally, Montreal gets to all of 14 shots. Must have hit the post because the ref was, waving it off. Or at least he thought it hit the... Oh, Anderson punched Nikishin. No wonder. Wow. Montreal got away with the one there. That's why Nikishin went after Anderson. He took a punch to the face. Montreal just getting knocked out of their game plan. They're just... Everything Carolina does. Easy. I don't know why everybody's... I get it. I just don't take it personally, like politically or anything. Leave politics out of it. I'm just rooting for the underdog teams. Far circle shot. The puck is loose in the crease. Nearly went in. It's cleared, and now we got a melee. They quickly broke it up. There's a little bit of a scuffle in the corner. But the one that was going to erupt between Chatfield got broken up. Ehlers, without a helmet, fighting through a linesman. I mean, that's got to be something. Chatfield gets it going again with Anderson. Tempers flaring. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, just get a camera that's not shaky, please. Yeah, it's still not cleared up. Great. Let's go to the behind the net cam and let's get seasick because the fans are slapping the glass. Who knows what they're going to call here? 152. I don't know. I just don't get the sentiment. I get it. I just don't stoop to... If you're talking international hockey, of course, yeah, I'm rooting for U.S., but... Anderson got the only penalty. Wow. Okay. So even though somebody fought through a linesman to get to the fight, that's not a penalty. Okay, I see. That makes perfect sense. Oh gosh, they're not doing anything right. They're just completely been taken out of their game. I mean, credit Carolina. They're a good team. If they win the Eastern Conference, I hope they beat Vegas. I'll be rooting for it. All right, cleared after the draw down the length of the ice. And not icing. I thought for sure that was icing. Oh, wait, never mind. They're on the power play. You wouldn't know because TNT didn't have the time up right away. Now they do, but when they cleared it, they did not. Another clear by Montreal, this time only to the neutral ice, though. Stankoven leaves it at the blue line. Miller's pass taken and sent out. Anderson had it, played it to Miller. 1 minute remaining in the second. Shot on net from the dump in for Montreal. Sent out again to neutral ice. So they'll have if they don't score here, they'll have a few seconds left on the power play. Carolina, that is, when we resume in the third. Aho leaves it. Slowly skated by Ehlers to the red line. Pass to the near boards. Offsides. My goodness. 26.9. No, I'm just rooting for good hockey, and I can't stand the Knights. When I started the season, the Canes were my second favorite team because the Chicago Wolves are their AHL affiliate, and I like the Chicago Wolves. But I root for the Kings first, Buffalo second, Montreal third, because I liked watching both those teams. Both those teams' games did well for the channel. Then after that, I'm rooting for all the Canadian teams. But yeah, Carolina's in my top, I don't know, 10. And I can't stand the Knights. I can't stand the Avs. They both just won the Cup, 2023, 2022. So yeah, of course, even if Montreal loses to Carolina, I'm going to root for the East to win it. And therefore rooting for Carolina. Pass to the far circle, 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it. So they did not get a goal. It is still a 3-0 lead for Carolina, and time running quickly out on the Montreal season. Not looking good. They need 3 goals in 20 minutes, and they can't give up anymore. Otherwise, they're going to be playing facing elimination in Game 5, their first elimination game, as soon as Friday night. And the fans don't look happy in attendance. So 8 seconds left on the power play when we start. 24-15, the shots on goal. Ay, ay, ay. Ow. Just cracked my shoulder. No goals in the second. Shots are 24-15 in favor of Carolina. Faceoffs 25-19 Carolina. 1 for 4 on the power play Carolina. 0 for 2 Montreal. And Carolina, unless they get a record fast goal, will head to 1 for 5. Excuse me. Hits are 22-18 Carolina. Block shots 14-13 Montreal. Giveaways 14-12 Montreal. Takeaways 5-3 in favor of Carolina. Well, not looking good if you're a Canadiens fan, but if they can just break through with the first goal, then the sooner the better. Then maybe they got a chance to get the next 2, but got to get the first one and quickly. All right, in the fourth quarter. Oh, I could watch this game on my phone too. Tempo lead by 5 over the Sky in Chicago. 98-93, 4:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, man, the Dream were down, what, 33-32 or something? Or they were down by 1. Now they're back down 9. 42-33 Lynx, 47.6 seconds to go. Second quarter. All right, I think these were new finals from today. Red Sox win in Boston. They shut out the Braves 8-0. Pirates fall to the Cubs 10-4 in Pittsburgh. Tigers shut out the Angels 4-0 in Detroit. I think we already did some of these, but all right. Orioles 11-2 over the Rays in Baltimore. Padres shut out at home. Phillies 3-0 over the Padres in San Diego. In San Francisco, Diamondbacks 3-2 over the Giants. A's lose at home 9-1 to the Mariners. Brewers beat the Cardinals 2-1 in Milwaukee. In Cleveland, the Guardians beat the Nationals 3-2. As heard on Sinbin Stream, Blue Jays 2-1 winners over the Marlins in Toronto. Looks like we got another final. White Sox 15, Twins 2. Sox are 1 game over 500 again. Rockies, Dodgers in less than 10 minutes, about 8 minutes. Mets 4, Reds 2, top of the 9th. Yankees 7, Royals 0, top of the 9th. Through 7 innings, Astros and Rangers tied 2-2. Rangers are the home team. And again, Dodgers host the Rockies coming up. Tomorrow night, Aces, Wings, Fever, Valkyries, doubleheader in WNBA. Friday, Game 5 in Raleigh, North Carolina. If by some miracle the Canadians come back, it'll be 2-2. If not, Carolina will be looking to close out the series in 5 with a 3-1 lead. Saturday, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, doubleheader. Sparks and Sun. Sun. Fever and Fire. Yeah, I'd rather just get to the Fever Fire on time, but yeah, we'll still do. Sunday, Blue Jays, Orioles, Game 3 of that series, 11:15 Central, off of Peacock. Aces, Valkyries, 2:30. And then after that, to be determined, because we don't know. I suppose let me check real quick. If Montreal can't win either tonight or Friday, then no hockey on Sunday. So, yeah, we could do Cubs Cardinals 6:20 off of NBC. I don't even have to use Peacock. And then Sunday, Lynx Mercury, 9 o'clock. The other game, I believe, is on USA, which I don't have access to. Regardless of what happens, I'm still proud of my Habs for what they accomplished this year. They're still rebuilding. Yeah, impressive playoff run. 2 Game 7 winners, 1 in overtime. Took out the Lightning, took out the Sabres. What game did they win? What was this series at? Was it? It was 1-1 in the conference finals, and then they just have played terribly at home. But yeah, you're right. Should be back with a solid year next year. Them and Buffalo, hopefully, both will do well and make the playoffs again next year. I hear you. All right. I'm not sure what else there is to talk about. Caught up on baseball and WNBA. NBA is off, not till tomorrow. Sorry, I goofed on that earlier thinking that game was tonight. It's tomorrow. But again, hope you'll join me for WNBA. Excuse me. Hopefully we'll have more hockey other than Friday, but not sure when they would. I don't know if let me check if they released a tentative. I doubt they have, but take a quick look. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, wait, here we go. Stanley Cup final schedule. Let me see if they've got it. No, they don't. I thought they. Wait a minute. Yeah, they don't have it yet. Oh, it said playoffs, not. Okay, got it. What was this? Kennedy dies at 90. Was a member of the first Flyers team. Wow. Former forward remembered for physical style impact on hockey in Prince Edward Island. Huh. Forbes Kennedy passed away at the ripe old age of 90. That's impressive. Played from 56 to 69. Born in Dorchester, New Brunswick. But his adopted home is Prince Edward Island, where he moved with his family 2 weeks after his birth. Oh, okay. Kennedy died on Monday at age 90. Okay. Forby, his nickname. 5'8", 150. Holy cow. Oh, he's on the Blackhawks too. I don't know that name. .603 regular season games for the Blackhawks, Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, Blackhawks as it was then, 2 words. Red Wings, Boston Bruins, Flyers, and finally with the Maple Leafs. 178 points, 70 goals, 108 assists, 888 penalty minutes. 3 trips to the Stanley Cup playoffs. He had 6 points, 2 goals, 4 assists in 12 games. He scored a goal for Toronto against Boston in Game 1 of the 69 quarterfinals. It was his most memorable. He had 38 of his 64 penalty minutes, too. Bruins won that game 10-0 at Boston Garden. Wow. Phil Esposito had 4 goals. Jeez. John Ashley, the ref, gave him 4 minor penalties, 2 fighting majors, misconduct, and a game misconduct. Holy cow. Oh, wait. I thought they said they had a goal. What? Wait, this article is confusing. I think this is 2 different games This is so weird. It says Toronto against Boston in Game 1. He had a goal. 1969 quarterfinals. Then it says the Bruins won that game 10-0. This article is garbage. Like, factually, it makes no sense. All right, I give up. I was just trying to learn about this guy, and I never heard of him. These are great black and white pictures. Some old-time hockey. Look at those old Leafs jerseys. Flyers, yeah, the Flyers hasn't really changed. I mean, slightly. Ugh, when did the Flyers have this ugly gold trim? Ugh, around the P. Ugh. All right, enough of that. I was just trying to... Yeah, I don't think they've got schedule past this. Nope. I think the Habs are gone unless there's a miracle comeback. Yep. No. If they were going to do something this game, they had to get 1, if not 2 in the second period, and they got none. All right, I read that article too long. Now I got to take a break. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, sorry, missed the chat in Twitch again. Sorry about that. Don't remember if I put the score. I don't think I did, but we'll put it in again. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit that like button if you haven't already. consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream. It is faster and commercial free, just meaning, less of a delay, like literally like 4 seconds instead of like at least 18 by YouTube. And again, commercial free. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll just queue up one song and I'll be back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Let me get rid of the music. Thought I saw Pure Adrenaline Sports drop in here, but I don't know. That's why I said hello, PAS, and thank you. I thought he had redirected from Pure Adrenaline Sports. I assume that means the Mets game just ended. All right, we are set. Pardon me. Underway. Carolina and White, left to right. They send it ahead. And offsides the call at 1944. Canadians in red, right to left. Just some uncharacteristically rough play here by Montreal. Just frustration setting in. Yes, there we go. Hello. Thank you. How are you doing, Pure Adrenaline Sports? So, what did the Mets do? Oh, hey, they beat the Reds 4-2. Congrats to the Mets and the Pure Adrenaline Sports Junkies. All right, sent in. And yeah, Brick, I don't know. Would NBC be any better? I don't know. No idea. Couldn't be any worse. Let's put it that way. I think TNT has set the bar pretty low for how poorly you can cover hockey. Shots are still 24-15. Montreal takes it in. Chases into the near corner. Walker now sent out by Carolina. Neutral ice. Montreal has it again. Carrier passes to the far side. He gets it back. He has to take it back towards his own net. Pass to Suzuki. Over the red line. Up the near boards. Near corner. Pass got away. Tipped. Caulfield sent it in behind the net, and Miller sends it out the far boards. Struble picks it up for the Canadians. Long pass ahead, and icing the call on Montreal. 18-22. Man, oh man. They just can't get anything going offensively. This has just been frustrating beyond, just completely taken out of their game. Too focused on the rough stuff and not doing the little things necessary to get the pucks into the ozone and on net. I don't understand it. Need something from their top line. You got to get Suzuki going. Got to get Demidov, somebody going. Shot from the blue line in traffic. Rebound sent wide by Carolina. Far corner. And Stankoven centers. Taylor Hall shoots it. Glove save by Dobish. Whew. Had to wait for that one. I could feel it coming. All right, time to shake it off here. Shake off all this nonsense and just focus on fundamentals. Get going, Montreal. Face off in the far circle. They take it to the red line, into the ozone, drop it to the right wing. Looks like Newhook. Sends it behind the net. Picked up and sent out. Nope. Glove down at the blue line. That was, who was that? Dobson? Near boards. Dobson trying to keep it in, taken away by the Carolina Hurricanes and dumped in. Hudson with the puck. And dumped in. Near boards. Sent out. Down the length of the ice. Pass to Hudson. Takes it behind the net. Dumped in. Chatfield sends it up the near boards, but kept in by Evans. Shot wide. Slavkovsky behind the net. Somebody needs to get one on net. Someone's got to redirect it into the net. Something. Near boards, and it's taken an Ehlers, passes it back to the defense. 5-0 on the road in the postseason for Carolina. They're outscoring opponents 19-8. Svechnikov to the blue line, kept in by the Canes, sent towards the net, into the near boards, and coughed it up again. Canadians can't even get it out of their own zone again. We're back to this garbage. They struggle to even get the puck out of their own net, or their own zone. Near corner. Brief battle. Blake already has it. Pass ahead. Aho sends it ahead. I don't think they've shown the ozone time, but man, it's got to be low for Montreal. 15 shots in about 45 minutes of play. 44 minutes of play. Far corner, and that was a shot that was on goal for Carolina. Dobich was unable to hang on. Anderson sends it ahead. Far corner. Bolduc gets there first. Taps it to the near corner. Not kept in again. My goodness. Dumped in. That was Chatfield for the Canes, who moved it up the far boards. Eventually they get it out. Suzuki. No. Strike two. Caulfield passed it. Suzuki couldn't get to it. It's dumped in by the Canes. Oh my gosh. Wasted 5 minutes of the third with more garbage play by Montreal. Icing now. Jeez. Well, this miracle I don't think is happening. Oh my goodness. Just horrific play by Montreal. Take nothing away from Carolina. They were the best in the East and the second best team overall for a reason, but this has been a lot of terrible play by Montreal. Can't win if you can't score. Can't score if you can't get the puck on net and shoot. Blocked. Stahl sends it to the near corner. 14.5 remaining. Sent around to the far corner. Stahl battling with Struble. Sends it behind the net. Ehlers centered it, but it got deflected behind the net. Blue line keeper. Ehlers blocked out of the zone. Nope, not out of the zone. Near corner. Stahl centers it. Now the near boards. Oh, they still have the puck. Svechnikov shot. Don't know if that got through. I think it did. Still can't get it out of the zone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's the zone time, TNT? Haven't shown it on any of the possessions. Haven't shown what it is total for the game. I don't understand this. Taken behind the net. It's got to be heavily dominated by Carolina. Chatfield long shot. Rebound into the far board. Sent behind the net to Svechnikov. And it looks like Carolina's on a power play, and it's simply just 5-on-5. Chatfield, another shot. 3 shots for $1 for Carolina. 29-15 the shots now. Into the near corner. Pinned up against the boards. Behind the Montreal net. Back to the blue line and out. Cleared the zone, but Slavin goes back to pick it up. And 7 minutes have passed in the third. And not a goal. I don't even think they've had a shot on goal yet. I think they had 15 or 4. I don't remember. Stankoven lost the puck, and at neutral ice, the Canes dump it in again. Evans passes. Hudson lost the puck at the neutral ice. Going the other way. 2-on-1. Trailer. Puck deflected to the side of the net. Dobish is down. Puck is at the side of the net. Finally, a frozen puck and a whistle at 12:21. Good grief. 30-50. Well, that's according to TNT. We don't have a 30 on NHL.com. We hit the under 14 media timeout. 12:21 to play in the third. Jeez Louise. Embarrassing effort by Montreal tonight. Take nothing away again from Carolina. They were ready to play from the get-go. They got the quick 3-0 lead. All right, for New York Mets coverage, here is the link for Pure Adrenaline Sports. He does a good job. I know he does more than just the Mets. He does other baseball as well. He does do some Flyers games during the regular season and select postseason. Hey, congrats on 9,000, by the way, Pure Adrenaline Sports. Wow, 9.13. I knew you were at like 88 or 89, but you just blew past that. Sorry, I haven't been around lately, but congrats. And also thanks to Dr. Delay. He's been very supportive of my channel as well. For Pirates, and again, he does do other baseball. Hit up Dr. Delay's channel. Link in the chat. Just wanted to thank those two for redirecting their feeds to mine. Feel like Montreal had their shot up 1-0 in 2 games in OT. Yeah, Wait, did they win the first game? Yeah, they did. Yep. Nope. I'd be shocked too. All right, it looks like we need 4 likes for 40, but thank you. But links to Pure Adrenaline Sports for his YouTube channel and Dr. Delay. Like and subscribe to their channels, like their videos. They're good people. They have good chats to the Pure Adrenaline Sports Junkies and Dr. Delay's crowd. Shot from the blue line, glove save. Dobish hangs on, 12:04. Man, this is like a slow, painful death we're watching here of the Habs. Yeah, I don't need to see the frickin' Vegas celebration from yesterday. I deliberately turned that off. Yeah, we know. We know. We know. Back underway. Cleared. Nope, not cleared. TNT thought it was cleared. Carolina kept it in. Backhander. Don't know if it was saved or blocked. Sent out by Montreal. Up ahead, far circle. I was going to say Anderson had to have been offsides. I was going to be shocked if they didn't call that. 31-15 the shots, 3-0 the score, all 3 goals in the first. Well, heck, it happened from 14:59 to 17:46, less than a 3-minute span, and that was the game and possibly the series in a nutshell. So what is that? 2 minutes and 47 seconds. They had 3 goals in the first period, late in the first period. Long shot. Dobish, another save. Whistle at 11:44. I mean, Dobish is doing the best he can, but little help defensively and especially offensively. You fell asleep. Yeah, you haven't missed anything. Second period was super frustrating. All right, we're waiting on the second face-off attempt. Evans wins it, sends it out. Only thing you missed was the Canadiens taking dumb penalties in the second. All right, near circle. Demidov. Did they keep it? Nope. Aho sends it out to the neutral ice. Up ahead, breakaway, 1-on-1. Jarvis to the net. Nice save on the backhand. He was trying to juke him to go forehand, but he pulled it on a string backhand. Dobish stayed with it nicely and keeps it a 3-0 deficit. Jeez. 9-0 the shots in the third period. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, it was 24-15 after one. We've played 9 minutes and the Canadians haven't gotten a shot on goal yet in the third. Going the other way. Hudson with the puck. Hudson sends it around. Slavin couldn't get it out. Now it's tipped out. Up ahead. Pass to Chatfield. He sends it around. Near corner, actually. Didn't go behind the net. All right. Jankowski is shot. Dobish with the save at 10:19. Oh, my goodness. What is just going on here at Bell Center? Jarvis with a breakaway. Yeah, Dobish stayed with it nicely. He did not flinch when Jarvis tried to get him leaning, like he was going to go forehand, and then he leaned back to go backhander. Gooley was slow to skate off after, I don't know if a collision or hit. Near circle draw. Carrier tried to wrap around from the far side on a backhander. That Carrier for Carolina. Behind the net, Carrier again. Passes behind the net to Jankowski. Robinson shot. Another save by Dobish. They cannot get the puck out of their own end. It's fundamental hockey. They're just struggling at it. Hey, Yin Yang, what's up? Thank you for being here. Oh, my goodness. This has been brutal for Montreal. Do I take this hat off? I don't even know what else to do to help swing things Montreal's way, Canadiens' way. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, let's check out the Sky lost 111-104 to the Tempo. Man, Tempo back to 500, 4-4. Lynx lead the Dream 57-40, 4:47 in the third. Fire lead the Sun by 1, 19-18, low-scoring game, 8:48 to go in the second. Mystics 36, Storm 25, 6-11 in the second. Still up 2 games going. Did we get any new finals? Yankees shut out the Royals 7-0. We got the Mets 4-2 over the Reds. What was the other final? I think that's it. Oh, Mariners 9, A's 1. I think that was the one we missed. Dodgers have 2 already in the bottom of the second, heading to the bottom of the second. Astros lead the Rangers 4-3, top of 9, 1 out, runner at first. Yeah, this has just been a brutal game. All right, yeah, we got to 38 likes. Thank you. Let's try to get to 40. Yeah. Hopefully they can at least show up in game 5 and just got one game at a time. Maybe force. They play better on the road. So maybe they can force a game 6 and we'll go from there. But not likely the way they've been playing. I think you guys were right in the comments that just the overtime losses just took them out of this series. Icing, yeah, that's a problem. They can't get the puck on net, and they can't get the puck out of their own zone either. And, yeah, I think icing on probably on Montreal. All right, we are taking way too long on this diagram of this Jarvis shot. I don't know why that took so long. Yeah, Jarvis kind of was in too deep, I think, was the point. Face-off cleared out by Carolina. Okay, that was not icing on Carolina. Or that was not icing on Montreal. I don't know what that call was. Now it's icing on Carolina at 9:31. Ay. Come on, Montreal. At least break the shutout. Have something to build on for Game 5. All right. Oh, gosh. Behind the net cam for no reason. Cleared out by Carolina. Dobich played it to the far boards. It's back in the far corner. Caulfield loses the puck. Centered by Carolina. Knocked into the near corner. Taylor Hall passes to Martinook. It's sent to the blue line. Hall in the far corner. To Stahl in the near corner. Stahl shot or pass blocked. Dobson gets it in the near corner. Pass ahead to the neutral ice, knocked down by Slavin. Taken away finally by Montreal. Near circle towards the net. Newhook centered it. It went nowhere. Off the far boards, and Carolina takes it to the red line. Less than 8:40 to go in this masterpiece of a game here. Near the boards, dumped in by Montreal. Demidov battling with Chatfield. They need more out of Demidov. They need more out of Slafkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, and so on and so forth. Just not getting it. Pass ahead. Gooley skates it in. Demidov in the near. I mean, Demidov's young. They're all young, so, it's hard. Carolina's just an awesome team. Up the middle, taken away by Carolina, going the other way. Slafkovsky passes, far circle, right up the middle. On net, Dobich spins and freezes it. I don't know why he was spinning. 7:49 to go in the third. Shots are 36-15 now. Montreal has zero shots in the first 12 minutes and 11 seconds of this third. Yeah, definitely. Just break the shutout. It'll give you some confidence going into Game 5. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm hoping for at this point. Then you also give yourself a chance to pull the goalie. So the sooner the better. At this point, if you get an icing on Carolina, you might want to pull the goalie anyways. Somehow that wasn't icing on Montreal. Anderson behind the net, battling with Nikishin. It's in the far corner now. Jankowski falls down and grabs a Canadian player with him. Puck is still in the far corner. Now, Matheson fails to keep it in. Dobich way out of the net. Takes it behind the net. And will pass to Matheson. 7 minutes remaining in the third. I think you got to pull Dobich very soon. Dumped in. Walker trying to dig it out. Newhook got there late. Taken away. Stankoven the other way with Taylor Hall. Shot. Another save by Dobich at 6:41. He saved 34 shots tonight. Again, just turning the puck over, not doing anything in the O-zone. Can't clear it out of their own end. Shots, I think, are 13-0 in the third period for Carolina. Only one. Yep, 39 likes. If we could get one more for 40, that'd be great. Thank you. Slavkovsky behind his own net, chased by Stahl, taken away by Ehlers. Shot tipped into the netting above the glass at 6:29. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I know they need threes, but they need 3 goals, but they need a goal just to build their confidence. You got to get 1 before you can get 3. Yeah, I mean, you can say they've played scoreless hockey, let alone except for that 247 stretch in the first period, but that's a big if. Carolina's dominated the shots 37-15, and I would say the scoring opportunities. And I would say the ozone time, but TNT has failed to show that the entire night. Maybe that's just an ESPN thing. TNT does the bare minimum, I guess. Behind the net, Ehlers and Martinook getting pinned by Gooley and Carrier. Kept in at the blue line by Slavin, sent behind the net again. Finally, Slavkovsky gets it and passes it. Under 6 to go. Shots are now 12-0. I said 13. I was wrong. No, it is 13. 13-0 in the third period, the shots for Carolina. 5:46 to play. Under 6 media timeouts. As we get to see sad Habs fans looking on. Yep. That's what I keep saying. Get 1. You got to build confidence for Game 5. Giveaways are 18-14 Montreal, and it just feels like Carolina's made them pay, too. Takeaways 6-3 Carolina. Block shots 19-16 Montreal. Hits 28-25. Carolina. But the penalties 10-4 just got taken out of their game. Carolina went 1 for 5 on the power play. Montreal 0 for 2. Face-offs have gotten a little bit better. They were way worse. It's now only 31-29 Carolina. But just can't get it out of their own zone. Can't get anything flowing in the offensive zone. We got 5:46 to go. Just about back from commercial break. Ow, that was my knee. All right. I don't know who this is. All right. Just about set. They missed the draw. Unbelievable. An immediate shot. Don't know what happened. I don't know if Dobis shaved it or it got tipped into the crowd because TNT doesn't even show. All right. Pardon the reflection off my dome. I am a chrome dome. Just getting a little hot to wear a hat. Near bores and super frustrated. Finally, Montreal out of their own zone. It's behind the net. Anderson gets it taken away by Nikishin, but they can't get it out. Tipped into the near board. Shot. Matheson tipped into the netting. 5:26. And a penalty coming up. Anderson got hit in the face. Yeah, and then Anderson got frustrated and elbowed Nikishin, or did he elbow Nikishin, or I don't know, but that should have been a penalty on Carolina, and of course the refs missed it. So with 5:26 to go, I mean, I get it. You're going to pay him back. That's crap that they missed that call. Anderson got hit along the boards, in the face, into the glass. No call, and he just had enough, and they called interference. Should have been like elbowing. Miller behind the net, centering pass for the Habs. Carolina going the other way. Right up the middle, Stankoven. Blake a shot, blocked by Carrier, and sent out down the length of the ice. 5 minutes to go in the masterpiece that this game is. 38-15 the shots, Carolina. Not a shot on goal in the first 15 minutes for Montreal in the third. Blake, near circle, to Miller, to the far circle. Taken, now back to the blue line. Pass to Blake. Blake centers it. That's blocked into the near boards. And, well, to the far circle, near circle. Rebound. Somehow kept out. Where's the puck? No clue. 4:17, the whistle. Oh, it hit Gooley's leg, and then he sat on it. That's why the whistle on the block shot. Hopefully Gooley's all right. He had that awkward fall, I think, for his left leg, and now that right leg looked like it was a little awkward on that. Great. They're showing Taylor Hall getting a fresh stick, and they missed the draw. What are we doing, TNT? I know it's 3-0, but don't mail it in with 4 minutes to go. I mean, geez Louise. They're so bad. Finally, Montreal sends it out to neutral ice. And it's by the benches. Tipped ahead. Near circle. Pass down low. Svechnikov centered it for Jarvis. That was wide, not wild. Far circle shot by Jarvis. Chatfield centers it. Not Slafkovsky, sorry. Aho on the shot. Finally sent out by Anderson. We're back to 5-on-5. 3:20 to play in the third. Oh my goodness. 41-15 the shot. So Dobish with 38 saves tonight. He has it behind his net. Sent to neutral ice. Picked up. Dumped in. Goes to the far corner. Sent to the near circle. Suzuki shoots. Saved by Anderson. Held on. 2:53. Way! The Habs finally get a shot on goal in the third. Only took them 17 minutes and 7 seconds to accomplish that feat. Oh my goodness. Yep, I agree. Now they finally pull Dobish. I mean, time to do that, I think, was 2 minutes ago. 533 shots faced this postseason, most in NHL. Well, yeah, I mean, only 4 teams get this far, so makes sense that he's leading. Face off and sent down the length of the ice. This is just wide left. Oh, and Martinook and somebody else collided, right? And somebody went off the post. That was Hudson. Puck is in the far corner. Now near corner. Finally, Suzuki has it. Pass to Hudson. Hudson dumps it in from the red line. It goes to the far corner. Miller trying to dig it out. Walker as well. Sent around. Hudson's shot was wide. Sent to the blue line. Race is on. Far circle shot. wide or hit the post. Going the other way. Into the near corner. And out. And a breakaway. That'll be an empty netter at 1:54. Svechnikov's third second of the game. Wait. No, sorry. Svechnikov's third goal of the playoffs, his first of the game. Chatfield, the other assist. Yeesh. Not looking good for Friday now either. Confidence has got to be at an all-time low for Montreal. Again, yeah, that's right. They were up 1-0 in the series, and then they lost 2 straight heartbreakers in overtime, and that was the series, apparently. Second goal this series for Svechnikov. Taken behind the net by Carrier for Carolina. Dobish with still 38 saves, as that was an empty netter. 38 saves, 3 goals given up, and they're going to get shut out 4-0. 1:20 to play in the third. Yep, good night, Adele. Thanks for being here. Sorry for the terrible game. Scores for Carolina, says the Resman. Yep. Svechnikov from Chatfield. Oh, I thought they added a second assist. No, they didn't. Just the one assist. Shot from a tough angle off the side of the net. Under a minute to go, thankfully. 50 seconds to go. Yep, brutal. That is definitely the word to describe this game if you're not a Hurricanes fan. All right. Or an enemy of the Canadiens, I suppose. Or anti-Canada teams, I guess, which just my personal thing, I don't understand, but I guess if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. Other way, Walker's shot is wide. Rebound. Did that go in? I have no idea. No, I guess not. And fisticuffs, Struble behind the net. Another fracas in the far corner. Should have shown some of this fight earlier in the game. Gooley without his helmet. He must have been targeted there. Struble won't let go. Ruff is tapping him on the shoulder as there's a linesman between him. Gooley is heading to the locker room. Another shot on goal. Somehow Montreal picked up their second. What happened? Oh, Dobish had to make a glove save while he was on his belly from a tough angle. Wow, actually a good save by Dobish. Yeah, then Gooley was going after... I can't see who that is. 90? No. Do they have a... No, they don't have a 90. Maybe 50. Maybe it was Robinson. Oh, great. Just what we need, a delay while they try to figure out who to send to the box with 16.6. This has been a long game. We're already at 2 hours and 40 minutes. Not only is it a miserable game for the Habs, but it's a long game on top. Yep. 43. No, they took one away. 42-17. Go Canes. Well, if they win, I'm rooting for them against the Knights. But while they're still alive, rooting for Montreal. Okay, any penalties or what? Or can we just end this? Now they added a shot back. I suppose it happens in these last 16 seconds. 16.6. Just drop the puck. Far circle. Out to neutral ice. Back in their own zone. Carolina with the puck. Sends it down. Neutral ice, I guess. TNT wasn't following the puck. That's it. Her horrific game is over. And Carolina wins. 53 votes. And 57 were correct. Carolina looks to close the series out Friday night. Lead series 3-1. Ay, ay, ay. That was miserable. 40. Somehow they picked up another shot. 3 dang shots on goal for Montreal in the third period when they were losing 3-0. And then they ended up coughing up an empty netter, just under 2 remaining. Woof. All right, just one game going. Rockies, Dodgers. Dodgers up 2-0, bottom of the third. What was the last final? What did we miss? Astros 4, Rangers 3. All right, there we go. Lynx up 79-63 on the Dreams. 7:53 to go in the fourth. 41.5 seconds to go in Portland. The Fire up 36-27 on the Suns. Mystics lead the Storm at halftime in Seattle, 48-29. Great win, Canes. Yep, Carolina, second best team in the league, and there was a reason for it. They were the best in the East. Montreal continues to struggle at home. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks, Ricky. We got to 44 likes. Like and subscribe before you head on out. Do appreciate you supporting this YouTube channel. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Same live stream. Less delay, though. And it's commercial free as well. 4-0 the final. And let's end the Twitch stream there. First star, Jordan Stahl, goal. Yeah, he had the second goal. Ehlers with 2 assists, the second star. Miller, the third star, with an assist. So, yeah, Aho's goal was the first goal, the only goal they needed on the power play. Stahl played well. Ehlers did too. Ehlers had the puck a lot. Ehlers assisted the first 2 goals, so I get it. Miller assisted on the second one. Yep. I mean, it all boils down to the shots, I think, really. They just cannot get shots on goal. And Anderson is saving whatever. It's not like they're getting great scoring chances. That's how they survived. That's how they beat Tampa and Buffalo. They made a lot of the few shots they got on goal. Now they're not getting good scoring chances. So, yep, you too. Thank you, Jack. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I don't know. Anything else to talk about? I'm just kind of down for that. Yeah, Ricky, one more like, but if not, thank you all for the 44 likes. Again, like and subscribe before I head on out. Does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other users. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Let's see, I think we picked up some subs tonight as well. Pardon the voice, very dry. All right, well, we got to 1790, so thanks. That's a good number. Closing in on 1800. All right, we will be back for WNBA tomorrow. If you're just here for hockey, only thing I can guarantee is Friday, Canadiens, Hurricanes at 7 for Game 5 in Raleigh, North Carolina. Real quick, let me check in on the AHL. Do they have a score page? Okay. I think this is game 1 tomorrow. Chicago at Colorado. Oh, yeah, I would only get... I think I would get Chicago home games, so... Let's see who won tonight. Game Center. Toronto, are they still the Marlies? Yep. Toronto Marlies beat the Wilkes-Barre Scranton. I'm used to it being Scranton Wilkes-Barre, or is it Barry? I always forget. Penguins 4-2. I'm assuming that was game 1 of the. I think they're in the conference finals. Yeah, Marlies strike to take down Penguins in game 1. So that is the conference finals in the American Hockey League. And again, Wolves play the Colorado, oh boy, what are they called? Eagles. I don't know who they're affiliated with, though. At Blue Federal Credit Union Arena. So I'm assuming that's game 1. I don't think that series has started yet. All right, I'll keep an eye out for local listings if we get... if there happens to not be NHL hockey one night, maybe we do AHL if I get it for free. Yeah, real quick, let me ChicagoWolves.com. I should get. All right. Yeah, game 1 is tomorrow on the road, so maybe I'll have to see if I get these middle 3 games if necessary. Yeah, it looks like it. So it is on Fox Chicago Plus. So maybe if there's no, I don't know, I probably would do WNBA if I'll be perfectly honest. 7 o'clock, I probably would do WNBA those nights, but it's something to keep in mind. I'll check the WNBA schedule. All right, I think that's going to do it. Thanks for the 44 likes. If you haven't already, hit like. Please hit like. Yep. Have a great night, everyone. As Ricky said, see you tomorrow, Kieran. Thank you. Habs are the Rangers. Can't win at home. Yeah. Thanks. And the Kings couldn't win at home. Oh, nice. Kitchener Rangers. Yeah, the Memorial Cup should be good. Eagles are with the Ducks. Okay, thank you. Got it. Yeah, again, the Wolves are with the Hurricanes. That's going to do it. We'll end it there. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. If you have anything left of your Wednesday, have a great Wednesday. Have a terrific Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow for WNBA or Friday for hockey. Until then, take care. Be well. Good night and bye-bye.